to being aggressive.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Wong is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
And the throw pulls the first base. Off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's dead center for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Wong on at first, nobody out. Down the third baseline. And he's safe. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
First and second here with nobody out. Popped him up. Escobar shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fourth. No left fielder.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it is.
Ball, action side.
Now that's popped up. Smith is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Up next for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Escobar.
Now here's the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Now in the box, David Peralta. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Peralta leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike one. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Carson Kelly. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Standing in, Brad Miller. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Miller is manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Gallen. 9-1-2 due up.
Zach Gallen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Gallen gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the box, Haven Smith.
Haven Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Second and third here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun from the stretch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Ready with the 1-0.
Nope, at the ball.
And that's too high, ball 2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
Jack Flaherty.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Another 0-2 coming.
Nope, outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Colton Wong will stand in. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The batter, number 11.
So striding in, Paul DeYoung, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. A ball and no strikes. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Wong stands at second with 2 gone. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
He was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Dylan Carlson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Now that's popped up. Escobar is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Eduardo Escobar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he fouls this one off. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. And the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, David Peralta. Out in front of it, strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Ball, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Grounded to third. Miller is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. And he misses 2-1. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
3-2.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded to the right. Marte gloves it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after 1 below the knees, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. So striding forward now, Zach Gallen. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The pitcher, Zach Gallen.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Standing in now, Dalton Varsho. And he hits it hard to the right side. Wong is there, one there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Varsho, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Haven Smith is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And it's 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The pitcher, number 22.
Striding into the box, Jack Flaherty. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals through 5, all even at 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. 2-1. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Diamondbacks forge ahead. It's now 3-2. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Number 36.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Eduardo Escobar standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, David Peralta. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Into the box, Carson Kelly, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-2 Arizona. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 0-2 delivery.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Varsho will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Brad Miller. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cards leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Zach Gallen. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dalton Varsho. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Ketel Marte. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina gathers. And the throw to first ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And now a pitch on the way.
0-1.
0-1 the count to Molina. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Alex Young is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 49.
Now batting, Harrison Bader. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. This is line to left. Peralta is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 36.
Tommy Edman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Tommy Edman.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Edman, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Edman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the... Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21. Andrew.
Striding in, Haven Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Cole Calhoun will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. The 1-0 home. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Paul Goldschmidt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys. First pitch of the at-bat.
Carlson.
Ball. That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. So digging in now, Dexter Fowler. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here. Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Marte fields it cleanly.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Tyler O'Neill remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Jordan Hicks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone to lead off the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brad Miller.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that's out number 1.
Now batter.
Yadi Molina digging in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Harrison Bader comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Fouled away. Molina leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he fouls this one off. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-2 the final total today. The Arizona Diamondbacks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Gallen takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious